Hi everyone, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the recent upgrade in the sounds for Musescore 4 versus Musescore 3. And there is a huge difference, but I actually had a recent video on my first impressions of the recent Musescore 4 update. And a lot of you in the comments section were saying that I didn't install Muse sounds or the MIDI didn't sound that good because I was using the original Musescore 3 sounds. But actually, I did install Muse sounds prior to recording that video. And in today's video, I'm just going to share with you the different sound quality between Musescore 3 and the capabilities of a newly updated Musescore 4. So let's get right into it. I'm going to click on the quarter note symbol, and just for the heck of it, I'm feeling arpeggios today, so I'm just going to play arpeggios on the violin staff here. Great. So let's go ahead and play that back. Obviously, you can tell that it's a computerized MIDI sound. It's not perfect. It's not meant to be replacing, something that is recorded in the studio. This is just for the composer who needs a reference for anything violin related or anything composition related for other instruments. You can also compose for different instruments in Musescore. Lots of people use Musescore for all sorts of things, for transcriptions, for composition, for their own personal use, etc. But just give you one more time just for you to listen to this. Let's go ahead and listen. Great, so now you have a reference in your ear. Now let's go ahead, let's skip over to the new update for Musescore 4. As you can see, Musescore 4 has a really nice, sleek interface. And before we get into the Musescore 4 sounds, you do have to download the strings plugin over here in the Muse Sounds Hub. You have all sorts of different goodies in this Muse Hub, and it's a really amazing tool that was not here in the past, and now we have it. And thank you to those who really worked hard on programming this into Musescore 4, because now we have a really amazing reference while we compose and transcribe and arrange music. So right over here, I have the mixer, which is on the top. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Violin 1 Solo just to give you a comparison between Musescore 3 violin and Musescore 4 violin. And just to be clear, I didn't show this in the previous video because I had everything set up, but just to give you like a step-by-step tutorial on how to get to the Muse strings, you go over to the mixer, you open this bottom here, and you will see this little arrow. Click on the arrow, go to Muse Sounds, go to Muse Strings. You have all sorts of different options for the strings. So I'm going to click on Violin 1 Solo, and if I wanted to do a metronome, I can. That's to my liking. If you're liking, if you want to use it, go ahead. For this tutorial, I am not going to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and use the chord note setting, and I'm going to go A. Great, and I'm gonna just maybe copy and paste, and I'm gonna do command, actually no, I'm gonna do shift, right arrow, command C, and command V. By the way, if you're interested in some really fast and easy Musescore shortcuts, I actually wanna dedicate a specific video for that, and if you're interested, leave a comment down in the comment section below, and I'd love to get your take on that for a future video. But for now, let's go ahead to this file here. Let's go ahead to the right, and I'm gonna click play. Not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like a string thing, like a string melody for an upcoming hip hop beat that I would love to use. Total side note, but anyways, I'm not a hip hop producer or whatever, but you can already tell that this is significantly better already compared to the computerized sound in Musescore 3. And which is a plus, right? This is just for Violin 1 Solo. You might have noticed in the trailer for Musescore 4 that there were like these luscious strings in one of the Tchaikovsky excerpts that was noted in the trailer, and which is great and all, but this is the difference that I I want to get to you guys. So I'm going to click on the arrow, Muse Sounds, Muse Strings, and I'm going to go to Violins 1. And it doesn't matter if it's Violins 1 or 2, but what this does is that it reprograms the software to make it an orchestral sound. So let's go ahead and have a listen for that, making sure that my volume is all the way up. And I'm going to click on the back arrow and I'm going to click play to get you a sense of what this sounds like. Yeah, I could totally make a hip hop beat out of this. But anyways, this sounds really good, significantly better than the Musescore 3. Now, you have this really legato line. I'm actually gonna try to push the software just a little bit. I'm gonna play this A, and I'm actually gonna do shift, right arrow, and I'm gonna do a whole slur on this. And I'm gonna do a slur on this, slur on this, and slur on this. Let's hear if there is a huge difference. Here we go. Let me tell you, if you put this in some kind of track, you probably wouldn't have noticed a difference if it was a real section or an orchestra playing, or even if it was a computer file playing. Like, this is really good. This is really pushing the boundaries for what is possible with just composition and arranging and transcription on a free software. Musescore 4 is free, and this is such an amazing tool for anyone who is interested in just getting their hands wet or getting their toes wet for composition and transcription and arranging. And for those of us who use Musescore, you know, this is an amazingly fun update that inspires me for sure to compose a little more. And that's all I gotta say in this video. And let me know in the comments section, did you hear a difference between MIDI and the Musescore 3 and the Musescore 4 for the violin solo? Let me know in the comments section, because there is a slight difference. I would say the Musescore 3 is more computerized. There's a little bit of roundness to the sound in Musescore 4, and the whole orchestral section just sounds really amazing. I just want to play it again just for your reference. Here we go. Yeah, congratulations to everyone who worked on this update. It's really an awesome achievement. I know nothing about coding. I'm just the artist and musician that just appreciates software like this. So thank you for everyone who worked on Musescore 4. And leave a comment down below. What do you think of this update? What do you think of the sounds? And let's get this conversation going. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.